Welcome to the Ultimate Excel webinar. In today's webinar, I'm going to show you the professional effectiveness of Excel in 1 hour. So this class is going to be in 3 aspects, right? So this class is going to be in 3 aspects. The very first aspect is the theoretical aspect, where we're going to talk about the basics of Excel, some basic terminologies of Microsoft Excel. From that, we move to the advanced one. We talk about table, charts, pivot table, all these in the theory aspects. After that, we move to the practical aspect, where we are going to use Excel to perform some various functions, where we are going to use Excel to do some basic calculation, to deal with some formulas that we are going to use today. And I believe at the end of this training, you are going to have a good knowledge, a good basic knowledge of Microsoft Excel that can help you on your journey to becoming a successful Excel user. So let's do a little bit of introduction to ourselves. As you've introduced yourself, I know your location now. A whole lot noted. Someone said it's facing issue. You're facing same issue. I'm very sorry if you're facing. I think so. A lot of people are still having issue with audio. Maybe they are not connected with their audio. So my team will definitely attend to anybody that's having issues. So they are going to get your message and they will guide you on what to do. They will guide you on what to do about that. So don't let us waste a whole lot of time on that. So right now, about this webinar, what is this webinar all about? What is Ultimate Excel webinar all about? My audio is bad. Am I still cracking? I hope everybody can hear me clearly, right? Okay, it's fine. So some people are saying my audio is bad. I believe it should be their own network. I believe it should be their own network. Now, Ultimate Excel webinar is designed to give you the foundational knowledge and hands-on experience you need to master this essential. So this thing just came to my mind right now. You know, a lot of people have been giving you much information about Excel. They've been telling you that Excel is hard, right? But let me shock you today. Excel is not hard at all. Excel is like the most simplest software in this world because it's very, very, very easy to use. Did you get? It's very, very easy to use, right? So Excel is very, very easy. It's not something that is very hard. And today I'm going to show you. So if you are looking for, if you are kind of person that have a mindset that Excel is hard or something, just take it out of your mind and just focus, right? Excel is not hard. So you don't have to start using, thinking of this or that. Just, we are just going to have an interaction, right? So it's just an interaction. You can hear me. We are still going to get to the another time where we are going to use question and answer section. So we are going to get to question and answer section where I can unmute you to ask me question, any question related to Excel. So now, about the webinar, Ultimate Excel webinar is designed to give you the foundational knowledge and hands-on experience you need to master this essential tool, which is Microsoft Excel. So we are going to give you the foundational knowledge and hands-on experience you need to master the essential tool. So I'm going to guide you through the basics of Microsoft Excel, right? Including how to navigate the Excel interface, the basic terminologies of Microsoft Excel, right? So I'm going to guide you through all those ones and how to edit the Excel spreadsheets, how to start your data entry career. I'm going to show you that one today. How to perform basic calculation. I'm going to show you all those ones using basic formula. All these in the theoretical aspect. So we are going to start with addition, subtraction, all those simple formula first. Then after that, we will move to advanced features. So you also learn advanced feature like sorting and filtering. So I'm going to show you how to use sort and filter today. How to create charts. Yes, if you can wait till the end of this training, I'm going to show you how to create charts in our practical section and how to work with multiple worksheets. So everything is going to be in an interactive exercise and real life example. So I'm not going to play you any recorded video. I'm going to show you everything in real life. So about me, who is this guy? A lot of people have been anticipating that, okay, who is going to teach us this? Who is this guy? Who is going to talk today? So my name is Sani Akim Abiodun. I'm a computer instructor and also a digital marketer. I work with Digital World Tech Academy. So, and last year alone, we've been able to train, Digital World has been able to train more than 1,000 students, both online and offline. And this year, we've actually done more than that. We've trained more than 1,000 students just this year. And we train people on an organization on Microsoft Office packaging and digital marketing and many other tech-related courses. So that is what we do. That is what we do. So in 2022, we are able to train over 150 students physically and more than 800 students online. That was last year. And this year, we've done actually more than that with many organizations. We've been able to work with many organizations today. So about Digital World. So Digital World is an online learning platform with the aim of making the tech skill affordable and accessible, because we know in today's world, tech is one of the most important things you need to know. Whatever you're doing, you have to have a very good knowledge of computer, right? So now, and a lot of us, I realize, and we also realize that we are lagging behind in the tech industry, generally in Africa. So we need to do something about that. So that's why we come up with this one to help other people learn how to use computer. So our mission is to make computer education very accessible and affordable to Nigerian and Africa in general. So enough of introduction, right? You've known a little bit about us. You've known a little bit about me. Let's go to the main reason why we are here today. So what exactly is Microsoft Excel? What exactly is Microsoft Excel, right? So Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program used to record and analyze numerical and statistical data. So we use Microsoft Excel to record and analyze numerical and statistical data. So just take, for instance, when you were in school, you have this long list of books that whenever they are calling attendance, they will be marking, But with Microsoft Excel, you don't have to use book. Something can happen to those books. Like I used to say, gone are those days when we'll be using paper and pen. These days, again, you don't even have to use paper and pen to work again. You can work on your system. So you can put all your data in Microsoft Excel, enter every information there, put it in Microsoft Excel, save it as a spreadsheet, or you save it as what is it called? PDF file, put it on your phone. You don't even have to carry your laptop everywhere. Wherever you can just even upload it to Google Drive, upload it to cloud. If you go to it, whenever you are getting to your organization or wherever you're going, you can just log into your cloud storage or your Google Drive, then you have your information there. This life has become so easy with tech. So as we are moving forward, let's all of us move together. So it's so easy. You don't have to start carrying laptop all around. You don't have to carry books around. You can do everything on your system. So Microsoft Excel provides multiple features to perform various operations, right? Various operations like calculation, we can do calculation, pivot table, graph, which is charts, right? And macro programming. So you can do all this one. You can do all this one. So an Excel spreadsheet can be understood as a collection of rows and columns. So Excel spreadsheet can be understood as a collection of rows and columns that forms a table, right? Alphabetical letters are usually assigned to the columns and numbers are usually assigned to the row. Now, the point where row and column meet is called a cell. So the address of a cell is given by letter represented by column and number representing a row. I know a lot of people might not understand everything that I said here. So let's go to Microsoft Excel to see it. So why don't we just open Microsoft Excel and let's see all we've been talking about. So as you can see, this is Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, right? So this is Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. And if you remember right here, we said Microsoft Excel consists, it's made up of rows and columns that form a table, right? So you can see we have rows and columns that forms the table. Now, I later said alphabetical letters are used for the column, right? Now we can see this is column A, right? This is column B, this is column C, column D, column E, column So column F, column G, right? We have all this one. So alphabetical, whenever you are working with Excel and you see all these alphabetical letters, know that they are related to columns. All these are columns. Well, the numbers, the numerical part of it is what we use for rows. So like right now, we can call this row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, this is row 4, right? And the likes. Now, the points where row and column meet is called a cell. Now, you can see this now. This is the point where this row and this column meet. This column A and row 1, they both meet here, right? As you can see. Let me zoom it in so that you can see it very well. Now, you can see that column A, this is column A and row 1. They both meet here, right? This is the point they meet here. So now there's something called cell reference. So this cell reference is the addition of rows and columns that give us the name of a cell. So a cell is basically the intersection of rows and columns. Now we have, this is a cell, right? So the reference of this cell will be column A, row 1. Now you can call it cell A1, right? We can call it cell A1. Now you can see it here. This place is called the name box. So this is where you see it. This is A1. So if I move down here, now we have column B, row 3, right? Column B, row 3. So we can call this B3 because we are in column B, row 3. So this is called B3, right? So that is the cell reference. Now this is called D5, right? As you can see, this is column D, row 5. For those of us that are new to Excel, this is column D, row 5, right? So they both meet here. They both meet here. And you can see it right here in the name box. And up here, you have the formula bar. This is where you write all your formula. This is what displays the information that you write in a cell, right? So we can try, which cell am I now? What is the reference of this cell? We can, like I said earlier, this is going to be like an interactive class. So I'm not here to train. So I'm just here to facilitate a discussion, right? So you are my friend, we are friends, right? So you can just, wow, I have a lot of fantastic people right here. Pro in Excel, congrats to you. You are already a pro in Excel, right? Well, a lot of people are actually getting it right. E6, X6, right? So clap for yourself, you are a pro already, you are a pro. Now just type it there that I am a pro, right? I am a pro. Type it there. So you are a pro already, right? Just clap for yourself that yes, you are a pro, right? So you are already a pro. You can see that Excel is very, very simple. Once you know the basics, it's very, very simple. I'm proud of you guys today. Yeah, you're very, very I'm coming. This caption in this case. So you're a professional, right? I'm very, very proud of you guys. So let's move forward, right? Don't let us waste a whole lot of time right here. We have pros in the building, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting, right? I don't want to keep you guys waiting too. So let's move forward. Now that we know the basics of Microsoft Excel, we know the definition, we now know rows and columns, right? We know rows and columns, we know the cell reference. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Why should I study Microsoft Excel? Why did you need why did you need to study Microsoft Excel? So now let's move forward. Why do you need to study Microsoft Excel? We all deal with numbers in one way or the other. That is very true. On a daily basis, we deal with number in one way or the other. So we have daily expenses in which we pay for from our monthly income that we earn. So whether you have a business that you're running, you're working for an organization, or you're working for yourself, right? You have an income, you receive monthly income. It can be daily income, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, it can be annually, right? So you can do that. It can even be quarterly. So so far you are receiving something that is an income. Now we pay expenses from this income. We spend money on something, feeding, right? We spend money on feeding, we spend money on buying data, transport, and a whole lot on shelter, clothing, and everything. We spend money on all this one, right? From the income we receive. Imagine me as a person, if I'm receiving 150K every month and I'm spending 170K as my expenses. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make any sense to me. To anybody, it doesn't make any sense, because a lot of people will keep on asking, I am receiving 150K. How am I doing it that I'm spending up to 170K per month, right? It doesn't make any sense. So I want to be able to have savings. I won't have savings. Now, for one to spend wisely, you will need to know your income versus your expenditure. So Microsoft Excel comes in handy when we want to record, analyze, and store numerical and statistical data. So let's take this to, let's do it in a practical life, in real life. So let's take it to Excel now. Let's take it in to Excel now, and let's bring it to the real life, right? Let's bring it to real life. So now, right now we have let's say my income for like, let's say I want to calculate my savings quarterly. So I'll say Akeem savings, right? Savings. So let's say Akeem QT first quarter. Let's say first quarter savings. So Akeem first quarter savings. So for the month, this is the income for each month, right? So this is just the basics of data entry. This is just the basics of data entry. Whenever I start entering data into it. So this is my income, this is my expenditure. So I'll just call it expenses, and right there I'll have my savings, right? So this is my savings. So now, right here, I want to merge and center. Now, a lot of people, they are going to start asking me, how did I merge and center? So watch this. So I'll select. Now I have how many columns? One. Okay, let me even start from, let me cut everything out. Let me move it backward to this place. So now, right here, I want to merge and center. Since I have 4 columns, I want this Akeem first savings to be at the center. So I'll come here and click on merge and center. So it's going to be right here. So right now I have months, income, expenses, and my savings, right? So let me make them bold. Let's make them bold. So I select bold right here. So now, since it is first quarter that I want to calculate, the first quarter is January, February, and March, right? The first quarter is January, February, and March. So that's what I want to calculate. Come in, please. Can you please come again on that? And what, you know what? If you have a question, get a jotter, write it down. By the time we get to question and answer section, I'm going to answer all your questions. By the time we get to the question and answer section, if you have a jotter, right? If you have a jotter, you can get a jotter, write down your question. Once we get to the question and answer section, I will answer all your questions. So for the first month is January, right? Now, what's the reason why I really love Microsoft Excel is that with this January alone, well, I just have to type January. Then I need February, March, April, May, June. So if I want to do that, I can just drag down like this. If I need up to December, I can drag it down to December. And you can see immediately Excel will fill it for me. Excel will automatically fill it for me. All you just have to do is just to give it a structure. So let's say I want to write it full now. January, like this, right? January. So I can come here, drag this down. June, July, August, September. If you want it up to December, you can even drag it down to where you get to December. The same thing with week also. So let me quickly clear this one. Let me clear this one. Just clear this one. So let's do the week on. So I'll just do month. So I want to do from Monday to Sunday. What I can just do is right here, drag down Monday, Saturday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can see I have all this one right here. I have all this one. So I don't even have to do it. The same thing with numbers. If you want to write out your numbers, there is another way to do is that you can just write 1, 2, then Excel will automatically help you to write everything out. But don't let us waste much time on that. We are still going to get to all that. Meanwhile, there's still a new formula that is called sequence that you can use to do that, right? Are we learning something? Are we learning something? Are we learning something? How many of us are learning something right now? Are we learning something? If you are not learning anything, just type in, I'm not learning anything. If you are learning something, just type in learning something. Okay, learning. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, now, if you remember, I said my salary was how much? 150,000, right? 150,000. So my salary is 150,000. So I'll put 150,000 right here. That is the amount that I'm receiving every month. So I want to calculate my first 3 months savings. So now you can see I just drag it down, then automatically it brings it out. I should minimize the spreadsheet as well. So now, let's say my expenses for the first month, you know, I just started working in that organization. So for the first month, I don't know how they are doing. I don't know the route very well. I can spend a whole lot of money for that first month, right? I could spend, yes, it's your network. A whole lot of people can hear me here. It's your network. So now, for the first month, let's say I spent 75. Let's say I spend, let's say, okay, 80K. 80K for that first month. 80,000. I spent 80,000 for that first month, right? So for the second month, let's say still the same thing now. My expenses increase due to fueling and everything that occur. My expenses increase to 97,000 for the second month. And the third month, I hope everybody can hear me, right? My team, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Better. Okay, I believe everybody can hear me. So now for the third month, let's say my my income is now my expenses, that is the amount I'm spending every month, is now let's say 74,000. Let's say, okay, for this March I spent 74,000 because I tried to manage. I tried to manage the savings, right? So now, okay, for my savings, we all know, if you are kind of person that studied accounting in school, that just have a basic knowledge of accounting, but if people not a basic knowledge of accounting, you all know, if you want to know your savings, you remove your the amount you spend from the amount you receive, right? That is, you know how much that is left. So if you receive 50,000 and you spend 30,000, you remove it from what you receive, then you know that this other one is my savings, right? So now the same thing with Excel. So all our formulas start with equals to. So let's take this now. Let's take it one by one. Just watch what I want to do. I'll just say all our formula. Whenever you want to start any calculation in Excel, the first thing that comes first is equals to, right? Equals to my income, which is this. My income is cell B3. Cell B3, if you see B3, there is it. So I'm telling Excel to take away the contents, whatever contents I have in B3 minus the content I have in C3. Did you get this now? Or if you're not getting it, I hope you get this. Now, what this means is whatever it sees in B3 is going to remove whatever it sees in C3. So anything that happens in C3 will definitely affect B3. Do you get? So B3 minus C3, that is 150,000 because that is what I have in cell B3. 150,000 minus C3, which is 80,000. So I press enter. Now it gives me 70,000. So I can just do this right here. I can drag this down and Excel will automatically fill up all others for me. Now for this one, I have 70,000, this one 53, this one 76,000, right? Now I have all this as my savings. Okay, someone said I should do it again. So let me clear it. Let's quickly clear it and go over it again. I'll just say equals to the income minus the expenses, which is B3 minus C3. So I press enter. Then if I drag this down, if I double click to copy it down, Excel will automatically get the answer for me. Right now, I have been able to do this, right? So I need to know how much is all the money that I receive. How much did I spend, right? How much is my total expenses? And how much did I have left in my savings? Now I have them individually for each month. I know, okay, for the month of January, I have 70,000. For the month of February, I have 53,000. For the month of March, I have 76,000. But how much is it total? I don't have to start using calculator. So how much did I receive for the first quarter? So what I can do is I can use a formula called auto sum. Auto sum. Now, if you see up here, right here, I have this auto sum. Let me see if I can zoom into that level. I don't know. It does not zoom in. Okay, it has. So you can see I have this formula up here called auto sum, right? Now, if you see the formula, it says sum, which is, let me move a little bit out here. So right here, you can see it says sum, right? Alt and equals to. That is, the moment you press alt and equals to, it's going to give you auto sum. But what does auto sum mean? Automatically add it up. That is going to add up all whatever you select. So your total will appear after the selected cell. That is going to add up all your cell. It's going to add up all your cell for you, right? So let me zoom out. Let me zoom out so that we can continue. So we are going to use auto sum for this one. So the moment you press alt and equals to, it's going to sum up. Now notice, I'm not the one that selects all this one. I just press alt and equals to. Now I believe everybody can see me, right? So you can see my hand. This is my hand, right? So I just press alt and equals to. So if you press alt and equals to, it's going to automatically sum up everything for you. So the moment I press enter, it's going to sum up this one for me, right? So right here, I can just come here. Someone that asks for how to drag. So you come up here, whenever your cursor turns to this addition sign, you just drag to this level. Then if you are dragging down also, you also drag it down. Now you can see that someone said I should repeat it. So I'm going to clear this content for the benefit of, for the purpose of those that are just joining. So I just press alt and equals to, then I press enter. Then right now I can just bring my cursor here and drag. Now what this has just shown me is that right here, okay, right here, it just showed me the total for all my income. Now it shows me that right here, I receive the total for February, January, February, March. I've received 450,000. My expenses is 251,000, and my savings is 199,000. But let's say, for the month of February, I spent, let's say I spent 170K, maybe because I just get an apartment and everything. I spent beyond the amount that I have, right? beyond the amount that I usually receive. So, but I made a mistake. I did not put it there. I did not put it there. So now I can just come here and change it. So if I change it to 170, automatically Microsoft Excel will note that one down. Then it's going to change it for all this one, for both expenses total and savings total, right? So watch this. The moment I press this, now you note it's changed this one back to minus 20,000, right? You change it back to minus 20,000. Then right here, you can see 126,000, and my total save expenses is still now 324,000, right? So I hope we learned something right here. Let's go back. Don't let us waste a lot of time here again. So let's go back to Microsoft Excel. So this is the practical class. This is real life example of why you should study Microsoft Excel. But now let's go to based on the research that other people did on companies that are using Microsoft Excel. Now, Forrester did a research and found out that 81% of businesses uses Microsoft Excel. Now, now we all know that we all know that thank you, sir. We all know that data is the life of every business. Data is the life of every business, right? Without data, no business can make a progressive decision. No business can make a progressive decision. That's why a whole lot of companies need someone that can work with data. They need someone that can work with data, right? So now this research was done around 2018 and 2019, and they figure out that 81% of businesses uses Microsoft Excel, right? And now, as of today's world, which is 2022, right? Oh, we are in 2023, right? So as of 2023, more than 90% of all businesses worldwide uses Microsoft Excel, to show you how important Excel skill is. Now, millions of people worldwide uses Microsoft Excel. Now, millions of people use it for their business. They use it for their personal use to track their savings and expenses and their own business too, right? And businesses use it to keep track of their staff information, their income, their expenses, and everything. They use it to prepare their salary, right? No matter the department you are, you need to have Microsoft Excel skill, and they use it for education. Now, there are several other software with same functions as Excel, but the simplicity of Excel makes people choose Excel over other alternatives. I've not seen that software that can be important as Microsoft Excel, right? Because it's very, very simple and easy to use, and the interface is kind of very easy and understandable to every business. That is why almost all businesses think of Microsoft Excel. Another company also did that research. They did not even bother to give us in percentage. They said statistics also report that millions of companies in the world, millions, I did not say thousands, millions of companies in the world, and more than 731,000 companies in United States uses Microsoft Excel. So they use Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, and every other thing. But Microsoft Excel is one of the tools that you have to use. Microsoft Excel is one of the tools you have to use, right? So let's see some of the companies that uses Microsoft Excel. The very first company is Amazon. Amazon uses Microsoft Excel. We all know Amazon, right? We all know Amazon. Amazon uses Microsoft Excel, and they have over 798,000 staff. Cigna also uses Microsoft Excel. For those that want to become data analysts, quality analysts, you need to have basic knowledge of Microsoft Excel. Business analysis, you need to have good knowledge of Microsoft Excel. So Cigna also uses Microsoft Excel, and they have over 73,000 staff. Deloitte uses Microsoft Excel, and they have 334,000 staff. Intel uses Microsoft Excel, and they have over 110,000 staff. JP Morgan uses Microsoft Excel. They have over 255,000 staff. Microsoft also uses Excel, and they have over 182 staff. Morgan Stanley uses Microsoft Excel. They have over 2,000 staff. PayPal uses Microsoft Excel. They have over 26,500 staff. Tesla uses Microsoft Excel. You can see how happy I am. They have over 70,000 staff, and United States Bank, as big as US Bank is, they use Microsoft Excel. These are just small list of big companies that uses Microsoft Excel. Facebook, Twitter, all these big businesses uses Microsoft Excel because how simple, because of the simplicity of it. Because of the simplicity. Now tell me, is Excel very important or not? To you, is Excel very important or not? Before we move forward. Now tell me, is Excel important or not? I'm waiting for your response. Is it important to learn Microsoft Excel or not? So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for your response. It's very important, right? Important. Wow. Okay. Now we all know that Microsoft Excel is very important and one of the best skills you need to have, because if you actually go to LinkedIn now, we all know LinkedIn. If you go to LinkedIn and every other places, you see that most of all the job vacancies you see there, they will base on you having Excel skill. They actually require you to have Microsoft Excel skill. So important of Microsoft Excel to have daily and business life, right? Daily and business life. Now, I'm coming, please. Society, I know I can't without Excel. Yes, well, I've seen students that are currently in school studying accounting, but they don't even have any knowledge about computer. I have some people they are in university right now. They are studying accounting, but they have no knowledge of computer. Some are studying accounting, some are studying economics. They have no knowledge of computer, and I keep on thinking that how are they thinking they are going to get job if they don't have computer skill? Do they still think we are in this world where they still use paper and pen? No. In today's world, no matter the organization you are, they don't use paper and pen again. They now use computer, right? So it's one of the best skills you need to have right now. Important of MS Excel, right? We have easy arithmetic solution. The moment you have Excel, you don't need to start carrying your calculator all around, right? Wow. So you don't need to start carrying calculator all around. It brings all your data in one place. So you can use it for business analysis, all tools for data analysis, right? That's all the tools for data analysis and easy data visualization. So you can use it for data visualization. So let's move forward. Microsoft Excel terminologies. The basic terminologies that we always come across in Microsoft Excel. You always come across something called a cell, in which I've explained to you earlier. So a cell is the building block of worksheet, right? So Microsoft Excel contains a grid of cells of over 1 million rows and 16,000 column arrangement. So you also come across a range. A range is a collection of cell, right? Is a collection of cell. You also come across worksheets. So a worksheet is where Excel store all your text and numbers or formula. So let me show you that worksheet. So if I go to Microsoft Excel now, so you see something called, this is a sheet, right? So this is worksheet. This is where Excel stores all your information. As you can see right here. Let me click on this. You can see at the top right here. You can see at the top right here, you can see the information you put there. So if you click on this, if you finish now, I said it has over 1 million rows. So if I press to the end, if I get down to this end right now, so I have 1,048,576 rows. So if you can finish it, then that shows that you just finished one row. That shows that you just finished one sheet. This sheet alone, if you can finish, put all your data in 1 million rows, just shows that you finish one sheet. And if you finish all the 16,000 columns, that shows that you just finished one sheet, right? Now, if you finish the one sheet, you can click on this one to open a new sheet, right? I don't know the numbers of data. Maybe you want to enter the whole of this word information, right? Excel is capable of handling everything in one work file. You have 1 million rows here. You have another million rows here. If you click on this, you have extra 1 million. And this doesn't have end. It depends on your storage, computer storage capacity. It depends on your computer storage capacity, right? So this is a worksheet. This is the worksheet, right? So let's continue. You also come across a workbook. A workbook is basically another name for Excel file. A workbook is another name for Excel file. You have another thing called ribbon. So a ribbon is the graphical menu interface for command you perform. Don't mind, this is my system. It's jumping. So a ribbon. So all these things that you see right up here, all these things that you see right up here, right here, is called a ribbon. All these things that you see up here is called a ribbon. These things are ribbon. So under Home tab, you have different type of ribbon. Under Insert tab, you have different type of ribbon. Under Page Layout, you have different types of ribbons. Apart from that, you have functions. So functions are the thing that you use for your calculations. So you have your date function. So under date functions, you have different type of formulas. You have EO months, E-dates. You have all those ones. You have logical function where you have ifs, some if. All those ones are logical function. You have text function where you have trim. Don't worry about all these things that I'm mentioning. You are going to get familiar with them very, very soon. You have all those other ones. You have lookup where you talk about VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index and merge. All those ones are lookup function. And you have statistical and mass function where you have average, minimum, maximum, mean. All those ones are statistical formula function. So under that, you have formula. So a formula is an expression built with Excel function. Now, you see, I've mentioned some formulas for you, and most of them are built with Excel functions. Right. We are going a little bit advanced into Excel before we go into our practical section now. Are you still learning something? Are you still learning something? Are we still learning something? Yes or no? Are we still learning? Or are we bored? Is this class boring? Is it boring? Are we learning something? Is it boring? Are you enjoying the class, or is it boring to you? Are you feeling sleepy? Okay. Now, let's move forward to the advanced, to some of the advanced Excel, right? Some of the advanced Excel. So now, if you are going into advanced Excel, you hear something called a table, right? You hear something called a table. So a table, now let me explain what a table does for you. Let me explain what a table does for you. You know, if you bring a group of people together, right? As you as a new person, you won't know if they are related or they are not related. You just see a group of people together. You don't know if they are related or they are not related. But by the time they tell you that, okay, these people, this group of people, they are giving birth to by the same mother and the same father, right? They come from the same family. That is when you know that, oh, these people are related, right? These people are related. So the same thing table does. So the moment you enter your data set into Microsoft Excel, Excel does not know if all data sets are related or they are not related. So, but the moment you put it in a table, so you are telling Excel that all this data, they are all related. That is the function of the table. Like you can see now, Excel table are containers for your data. The definition as a table shows Excel that all the data in columns and rows you have marked are related. So it just tells Excel that all these data that I have here, they are related. That is, they are family members, right? So let's move forward. You have another thing called pivot table. Now, a pivot table is a powerful tool to calculate, summarize, and analyze data. So it lets you see comparison, patterns, and trends. So if you are going into the field of data analysis or you just want to explore Microsoft Excel, pivot table is one of the best tools you are going to learn in Excel. It's one of the best tools you need to learn in Excel. Then after that, you also come across Power Query. Power Query is also known as ETL. So what does ETL mean? It means extract, transform, and load data. So it extracts data from the source. After extracting the data from the source, it will transform it, thereby cleaning it, and then after cleaning it, you load it into Excel. What we use Power Query for is basically for data cleaning. So whenever you are dealing with data, you are going to get a messy data. That is what they do. They will give you a messy data. So you use Power Query in data cleaning. Yes, we are ready for the practical. Now you have the basic knowledge of Excel, right? You know some basic things about Microsoft Excel. How many of you are ready for this practical section? Are we ready for the practical section? Are we ready to see the practical section? How many of us are ready? Are you tired? Are you tired? Someone said no. Okay, you're not tired, right? Okay, you are double ready. Now that we all are ready, I'm super ready also. I'm not ready. I'm very, very ready for you guys today. So let's go into Microsoft Excel and let's do some practical. Let's use Excel for the practical, right? This person that is raising, just drop your hand. Drop your hand. So Jamil, just drop your hand. I'm going to answer all your questions by the time we get to the question and answer section. So now, we have these data sets. These data sets now, let me show you. Right now, these companies, they are selling these products, a lot of products right here. These are the products they are selling: chocolate chips, you can see, oatmeal. They have a whole lot of products they are selling right down here. I think I have the list of their products. Now, these are the list of the products they are selling: chocolate, fortune cookie, oatmeal, snickerdoodle, we have sugar and white chocolate. And these are the amounts they are selling it. Now, these are the orders that they have. So for these dates, they sold 292. They have all this. Now we have their selling price. The cost price is how much does it cost them to produce one. So if it costs them $4 to produce one, and they are selling it at the rate of $7. So if one of these phones costs $4 to produce, and we are selling it at the rate of $7. So one, the cost price is the $4 that we used to produce it. That is the cost price, right? And $7, that is the amount we sell it, right? So this phone now, this particular phone, we produce it at the rate of $4 and we are selling it at the rate of $7. Now, for one. So now, how much will it cost us to sell 292 units? So if we are selling one at the rate of $7 and we are spending $4 to produce it, how much will it cost us to produce 292, and how much are we going to generate? if we produce 292 and we are selling it at the rate of $7. So that is what we want to do. We are going to start with the basic formula. You know, we've used addition. So let's use multiplication this time around. So right here, are you ready? Are you sure that you are ready? Do you want us to just end this meeting here and go on? How many of us are ready? Are we ready? For me, I'm super ready. If you are ready, are you ready? Because I don't feel the vibe that you're ready. How many of us are ready? Please go on. Okay. Now, we want to use multiplication now to do this one. So now, someone said I think something. Ooh, I'm coming, please. So let's move forward. So I'll say equals to, now we want to use multiplication. So we want to get this TSP, right? This TSP is total selling price. So how much did we generate when we finally sell this product? 292 units at the rate of $7. So we are going to say the units, the total units, which is 292, multiplied by the selling price. Did we get this? Or let me retake it again. So say equals to the units sold, these are the amounts that we sold, multiplied by the selling price. Then I'll press enter. Then I can just, now you know that I did only for this row. I did only for this row. I can just come here, copy down this formula. Then it's going to do for every other thing. Going to do it for every other thing. You can see right now, you can see did it for everything till it gets down. I just did it for one. I just did it for this one alone, and I copy it down. I did it for every other one, right? So you can see this. So right now, say equals to, again, now I want to calculate the total cost price. How much does it cost us to produce this 292 units if we are producing one at the rate of $4? So I'll say equals to, I can start with this $4 multiplied by 292, right? So I'll press enter. Right now, I can just copy down this formula down here. Then Microsoft Excel will automatically do it for me, right? Now, if you go to ShopRite, right? If you go to ShopRite, you'll know that almost every time they are going to charge you VAT whenever you buy something, no matter the quantity, no matter how small it is. In fact, if you just go there to buy a bottle of water, they are going to charge you a VAT. So someone said I should redo it. So let me quickly retake it. Now, let me quickly retake this. So I'll say equals to, right, the cost price, shift and 8. If you press shift and 8, that should give you multiplication. Multiply by the unit sold, right? So if I press enter, then right now, I can just double click it, then Excel will automatically do it for me. So like I said, if you go to ShopRite or you go to any mall, any mall at all, if you buy a bottle of water, anything as small as bottle of water, they are going to charge you VAT, because that is what you have to pay for every product that you buy, right? You have to pay something called VAT. That is value added tax. Now, the same thing applies to this business. These businesses that are selling cookies. So no matter how small that someone buys the products, no matter how small unit a person buys, the person has to pay 5% VAT of the total selling price. So the person has to pay, now, before VAT was 5%, but now it's now 7.5%. So let's increase it to 7.5. Let's flow with the trend, right? So it's 7.5%. So right now, I need to calculate 7.5% of this total price to know the amount of VAT this person is going to pay, right? So I'll say equals to, right here, equals to the selling price, shift and 8 multiplied by 7.5%. Now put my percentage right here and press enter. So it gives me this one. You don't understand how we get the 7.5. Now this 7.5, that is the VAT, that is the tax they are charging right here in Nigeria. So if you are in Ghana, I think their VAT in Ghana is about 14% VAT. So I think it's 14% VAT. The last time someone told me, I think it's 40, I can't really remember. So a VAT is the tax that you pay. So the next time you go to a mall or ShopRite or any shopping mall, you will see by the time they give you receipt, right? So by the time they give you receipt, they are going to charge you a VAT, right? They are going to give you a VAT. So the VAT is shift and 8 will give you multiplication. The VAT is value added tax. So at the end of everything, they will give you a VAT. You see it? They will give you the total, the amount of that product in that receipt. Then they will now write VAT. They will write it there, 7.5%. Then they will now charge 7.5% of that amount. Then they will now give you the real total price you are going to pay. Do you get? 8, shift and 8 we give you a multiplication. So now I've been able, let me quickly calculate this again. Though now, this is the amount this person is supposed to pay, right? This is the amount this person is supposed to pay. But because we are charging, we are giving, we have to pay a VAT to the government of 7.5. It's not total cost price because we are not paying VAT to produce. We've already paid VAT where we bought the raw materials, right? But now those people that are buying from us, they also have to pay VAT. They also have to pay VAT, right? So now the VAT is going to be the total selling price, not the cost price. You are not paying tax on producing, you are paying VAT on what is, you are not even the one that is paying VAT. If these people, the people that are going to pay this money, they are the one that are going to pay the VAT. So I'll just say equals to the total selling price multiplied by 7.5%. So I'll press enter. So this is the amount this person is going to pay as the tax. This is the amount they are going to pay for purchasing this unit. They have to pay this amount as a tax. So if anybody that ordered 292 products is going to pay this amount and also pay $153.3 to the government. So we now need to add everything together, because if we just explain to people, they might not understand, and they are not paying to people, they are not paying to the government directly. They are paying to us. We are the one that will help them to pay it as the tax. So someone said I should calculate it again. I'll say equals to total selling price, shift and 8, multiplied by 7.5%. Then I'll press enter. So right now, I can come here, double click, and get everything. So right now, the new total selling price will now be, how much are they going to pay now? So they are going to pay, this money is coming directly to us, but they are paying this VAT to the government because it's a tax, right? They are paying this one, right? And they are paying this one to the tax. So now someone said, what is the difference between total selling price and total cost price? Can you please write down your question so that we don't waste a whole lot of time on this? Write down your question, but let me quickly answer this. The total selling price is how much did we sell it? How much, the person that ordered these products, how much are they going to pay for buying this unit? And how much does it cost us? This is the total cost price. How much does it cost us to produce this unit? So if we are selling one at the rate of $7 and we produce it at the rate of $4, how much, what is the total of 292 units, and how much does it cost us to produce 292 units? So the new total selling price will now be equals to, right? total selling price plus this one plus the VAT, because this VAT they are still paying to us, we are the one that will pay to the government. So right now, press enter, then I will double click to copy down. Yes. Are we tired? Are we still learning something? Are we lost now? Are we lost? How many of us are lost? Are we tired? Okay. Still on track. Someone said that it's about everything. Don't worry, you are going to get it. You are going to get it. You are going to get it. So now let's calculate our profits, right? Let's calculate our profits. You are lost. Wow. Don't worry, don't worry. When we get to the question and answer section, I'm going to answer all your questions. Just wait until you get to the question and answer section. You can ask me any question at all. I'm going to answer it. So now our profit margin will now be, since we know that this new total selling price is not, all the money is not coming directly to us, right? All the money is not coming directly to us. This one, some part of it is going to government. It's not coming to us, right? Another confusing people is they are not accounting, okay, or business students. Just explain only the Excel inputs will be much easier. Okay, no problem. Thank you for that suggestion. So now we know that this money is not coming directly to us. I'm going to explain. Please just write down your question. By the time we get to the question and answer section, I will answer all your questions. Now we know that this profit margin, right? This profit margin is not now new total selling price is not the amount. All this money is not coming directly to us. This VAT is going to the government, but they are paying to us. So we can't use this to calculate our profits. So we are going to say our total selling price, this amount that we sold it minus the total cost price. That's what will give us our own profits. So I'll now say equals to the total selling price minus the total cost price. So I'll press enter. Then I'll come here and copy down. Now I have this profit margin. I have this profit margin right now. I have the profit margin. So now let's calculate, let's give gifts. Let's give them gifts. But before I give them gifts, okay, I should come again for the profit, okay? So the profit is going to be total selling price minus the total cost price. So I press enter. Right now, I can come here and double click it, then Excel will automatically do the rest for me. Right now, let's award gifts to them based on the quantity, based on the unit sold. This unit sold, let's award profit, gifts to them. So right now, so let me show you how to use filter, right? Because I promise I'm going to show you. So there are different ways you can add filter. You can come here to sort and filter, right here, click on it and turn on your filter right here. This is one. Just come to sort and filter and click on filter. That is one. You can come to data and you have your filter right here. This is two. Then the third way to work with your filter, to turn on your filter, is to use keyboard shortcut, which is Ctrl Shift and L. So if you press Ctrl Shift L, it's going to add filter for you. Right now, we have filter. So what we want to do now is to sort alphabetically from the largest to the smallest. So we want to see the person that ordered the highest quantity. So the highest quantity, jot down, not here, don't write it in this chart, it's going to distract me. Write down your question in the jotter. So by the time we get to the question and answer section, we are going to round up the practical section very soon. So by the time we get to the question and answer section, you can answer all your questions, right? So I've just been able to sort this. So let me do it again for those of us that are following me. So I'll just click on this drop down. So I want to sort from the largest to the smallest. So if I click on it, So it gives me the highest number, followed by the next one, followed by the next one, followed by the next one. So we want to give them a gift based on the unit sold. So right now, let's take it back again to the way it was. So if I come here right now to award a gift to them. So we are going to use now, for the first time, we've been using basic formula, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. That is what we've been using. Now let's use one logical formula. Are we ready? It seems we are tired. How many of us are feeling sleepy right now? Are we tired? It seems we are tired. Are we tired, or is this class boring? Is it boring? Is the class boring? Because a lot of people are tired. Just saying, no, I'm not tired, right? Wow, okay. Not boring at all. Okay. More interesting. You are lost, right? Don't worry. How did I bring the drop down again, right? So it's using filter, and I show you how to do the filter now. Ctrl+Shift+L. So if you press Ctrl+Shift+L, you can turn on the filter. You press Ctrl+Shift and L again, you can turn on and off the filter, right? So right now, let's go ahead to award gifts to them. Let's award gifts to them. So now we know that the highest number right now, the highest person that the person that with highest order is above 4,000. So we are going to start. Anybody that order above 3,000 and above, the person will get iPhone. So if you order 3,000 and above, I'm going to give you this phone, right? So anybody that order from 2,000 and above, let's take it there. 2,000 and above, we get t-shirt. So I'll give you this t-shirt if you order 2,000 and above, right? So if you order 1,000 and above, you are going to get face cap. Wow, I don't have face cap, but we are going to buy one for you, right? So if you order 1,000 and above, if you order 500 and above, you get festival. Wow, my festival is not here, but you are going to get festival. So if you order below 500, you are going to get key holder, right? The person is going to get key holder. So anybody that order this, these are their this is what they are going to get. So anybody that order 3,000, they are going to get an iPhone. If you order 2,000, you are going to get t-shirts. 1,000, you are going to get face cap. 500, you are going to get festival. 500, you are going to get less than 500, you are going to get key holder. So this is what you are going to get right now. So let's award gifts to them based on the quantity they order. So I say equals to, right? Equals to. Now we are going to use one logical formula called if. So I say if. So we want to use nested if. So since we are using unit sold, the quantity they order that they sold. So if the content right here is greater than or equals to our first thing, anybody that order 3,000 and above is greater than or equals to 3,000. So I need Microsoft Excel to write an iPhone for that person. So I write iPhone. Write iPhone for that person, comma. So the next one is if let's continue. Let's say if, right? If the content here again is greater than or equals to 2,000. Is greater than or equals to 2,000, right? Comma, I need Excel to write t-shirt. I need Excel to write t-shirt, right? Comma. Now the next one is, let's move forward. I'll say, if this unit sold right here is greater than or equals to 1,000, comma, I need Excel to write face cap is quotation, face cap, comma, right? Now the next one is, okay, I can't zoom in because what I'm working on is quite large. So just follow along, don't worry, you're going to get it very soon. So let's move forward. If again, now the content here is greater than or equals to 500, that is anybody that order their unit is greater than or it is equals to 500, I need Excel to write face tour for that person. Face tour, not face tour. So now, for the last one, which is anybody that is less than 500, they get key holder. So I can just write it now, key holder. So let me explain this one for you now. Now, before I close the bracket. So the first rule that I gave here states that anybody that order that the unit right here is greater than 3,000, is greater than or equals to 3,000. You can see the quantity, this D2, the unit sold for this one is greater than or equals to 3,000. I need Excel to write iPhone for that person. Then the next one, anybody, if it does not meet this criteria, it should meet this second criteria, that is, if it is greater than, if this unit right here, if the content in this unit is greater than or equals to 2,000, I need Excel to write t-shirt for that person. The next one is, if this one is greater than or equals to 1,000, I need Excel to write face cap. The next one is this one, if it is equals to or greater than 500, I need Excel to write festival, and for others, I need Excel to write key holder. If they do not meet any of these criteria, I need Excel to write key holder. So now you have to close your brackets based on the number of brackets we have open. So now let's count together. We have 1 bracket, 2 brackets, right? 3 brackets and 4 brackets. So we are going to close our bracket 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, how many of you believe that this is going to work? How many of us believe that this is going to work? If you do believe that this is going to work, just type in yes, it's going to work. And if you believe that it won't work, just type in. If you are doubting me. So, okay, it's one person that's believe. Okay. Well, no idea. No idea. Okay, it's work. So let's try it, right? So if I press enter, you can see Excel writes key holder for this person, right? So now let's copy down. Oh, wow, you can see it writes this one. What I said, Canada does not exist. You can see t-shirts, face cap, for all these ones, right? You can see, right? This is one answer I've been trying to learn. You can see now, Excel writes everything out for me. See magic, this is not the magic, right? This is not the magic. This is not programming, no. It's just formula. Right? It's just one aspect of Excel, right? So now, let's move forward. Are we still ready to learn something? So we are going into the aspect of chart now, because I promised to show you how to use your chart, right? How to use your chart. So are we still together? Are we still together? I know a lot of people actually lost this aspect this time around because we are using more complex formula. And I'm doing it so that you can see what you can use Excel to do. So now let's make use of another formula called COUNTIF. Now, since my boss asked me to get to award gifts to them, right? My boss asked me to award gifts to them. So it doesn't make sense to just go and present the data to my boss like this, right? It doesn't make sense to just go and present the data to my boss like this. So what I can do is to get down how many iPhone are we going to buy, how many t-shirts, how many face caps, but I can't be counting it one by one. So what if I tell you that Excel can actually help us to do that? Excel can help us to do that. And Excel will help us to do it, and we just put it in a chart, then makes more sense to my boss, so that whenever my boss sees it, they believe, okay, wow, this makes more sense and it is more meaningful right now. So I just say I'll use this formula called equals to count if formula. So if I press tab, it's going to give me my count if, then I'm just going to select everything right here, comma, then I'll give it a criteria. So my criteria now is, so I'm telling the Excel, count within this range, tell me the total number of places you see iPhone. So, comma, tell me the total number of places you see iPhone. So I'll just select iPhone, then I'll close my bracket and press enter. So Excel will automatically do that for me. 624 iPhone. So if I copy down this formula, then Excel will automatically do all this one for me. It's going to automatically do all this one for me right now. Okay, someone said I should come again. So let's repeat this. Let's repeat this. Let's repeat it. So I'll just say equals to count if. Don't worry, I'll look for you. Someone said it's lost. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'll look for you now. So I'll just select this one right here. I select it, comma, and I'm going to select this one as my criteria. Then I'll close bracket and press enter. Then, if I copy down this, Excel will automatically do it. So now, without wasting much of our time, because we are going to question and answer section very soon. So let's put it in a chart. So I'm going to highlight everything. So we have this thing called quick analysis down here. So if I click on this quick analysis, so I can click on this chart and choose a chart, right? And choose a chart. Or I can come here to insert and click on this recommended chart, right? If I click on recommended chart, I can choose any chart of my choice. So, but I think I'll go for this one. So I just click on OK to get that one, right? Then I can choose this type as my chart. So I can change the name to, I'll just change the name to gifts as my title, right? So I can have something that looks like this. So I can present this to my boss now and say, this is the total number of people that we are going to give a gift to. This is the total number of people that we are going to give gifts to. Now, let's go into the question and answer section for those people that have question and answer section. But for now, I know a lot of people are actually lost. How many of us are lost right now? How many of us are feeling, okay, I should come again with what? Let's get to the question and answer section. Then once we get to the question and answer section, I'm going to answer all your questions. How many of us are feeling like this man now? How many of us are lost that are feeling like this man? If you know you are feeling like this man, just type it yes. How many of us are feeling like this man? You are feeling like that man, right? Wow. You've actually number one lost. You've actually learned a lot in this class. I can't even think how many things did I teach you today. It's actually a lot, right? We actually learned a lot. But now let me tell you, what we just did today is nothing. We've not learned anything, right? We've not learned anything. This thing is nothing. Because let me tell you, we just did one formula. We just did one formula, and Excel has over 450 formula. Over 450 formula of Excel. We just use one formula, and Excel have over 450 formulas. So now let me show you something. I know a lot of people, but before I even continue, how many of us would like to become a pro in this one? You are not lost, you are following me, okay, fine. How many of us would like to become a pro of this in this class? How many of us would like to become a pro in this class? How many of us would like to challenge me? How many of us would like to become a pro? Or how many of us would like to challenge me in Excel? If you know you want to challenge me in Excel, or you want to become a pro in Excel, how many of you? Okay, I actually have a lot of people that want to challenge me. How many people want to challenge me? but not bold enough to. Someone said, I want to become a pro, right? I want to look for that comment too. I know both. I know both to challenge you. No, so no, can I challenge my teacher? Challenge you, but after learning. So now you're available. Okay. So now, if you want to become a pro in this class, so let me just tell you, Microsoft Excel is not something you learn in one single class, because there are actually a whole lot of stuff that you can learn, that you can actually learn in this class. We can't just learn everything just in one class. We have to do it countless times, because they have a lot of other things that I'm supposed to show you today, but because of time, we don't have enough time, and also we have about 30 minutes left now to answer almost all these questions. A lot of questions out there, right? So for you to become a pro, I have a perfect solution for you. It is called the Ultimate Excel Bundle. So in this Ultimate Excel Bundle, you are going to get over 40 recorded videos that I record myself. I record over 40 recorded video, which covers almost 45 Excel formulas. Then you are going to get 6-week support system. So you are going to be in class with me and my team member every single week, every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. And and if you are Ghanaian, every Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. every single Friday. You get Microsoft Excel handout and a practical data set. You get weekly Excel tips. You get done with you projects. Whenever you're working on any project, you are going to get done with your projects. You are going to be in class with other experts. Certification is included, right? Entry job placement. So if you do well, you can get placement and internship. Then you can also get the opportunity to work with us. So a whole lot of people are actually running away because of network or because of what I just mentioned now. But you need to sacrifice something to learn something. You can't learn everything in one class, right? You can't learn everything in one class. You can see these are the testimonial, and I'm still going to drop a whole lot of other testimonials video for those that have actually learned this and also participate in this our program. So how much am I charging for this program? This is just 3,000 naira. Now, I know a lot of people want to become part of this program, but just wait. Please, it's just 3,000 naira to become part of this program and 100 Ghana cedis to become part. If you're in Ghana, 100 Ghana cedis. If you're in Nigeria, it's just 3,000 naira. Now, for the first 50 people, I have bonus for the first 50 people that make payment. So for the first 50 people, you are going to get full Power BI course. You are going to get full Microsoft Word course. And also you are going to get full Microsoft PowerPoint course. Now, all these ones are for the first 50 people alone. So if you are in Nigeria, you pay into this account, Sani Akim Abiodun, FCMB, 625640015. If you are in Ghana, you pay into this Momo account. The account number has also been dropped in the group. So if you want to message me direct, you can message me direct. First 50 people that make payments, they are going to be the one that will get access to this program. Now, let me show you the videos you are going to get. And also, you are not going to get the videos alone. You are going to have my support every single week. Whenever you have any question, you are going to get answer to it. You can see, these are all the videos, starting from introduction to Microsoft Excel window. So introduction to Microsoft Excel window. So it starts tonight, though. The moment you confirm your payment, I said the first 50 people that make payments are the ones that are going to get access to the recorded class. So, and also have access to the support system. So you have all this one. These are all the videos you are going to get right here. These are all the videos. It started from the basic, which is introduction to Microsoft Excel window. Microsoft Excel window. So followed by this lesson 2, lesson 3. So all these ones are in lessons. So you have to follow every step by step. You follow everything step by step. And whenever you get stuck with any of this formula, you can come to our support system, which comes up every Friday to ask questions. You come to our support system to ask questions. You have access to handouts. This is the handout, full office productivity handout. You have access to the practical data set. This is the data set that you can use to practice. There's still another data set at the top right here that you can download to practice. This is another data set that you can use to practice. Then right here, you get, this is another one that I get access to. So for those of you that want to do data cleaning and everything, you have access to Power Query. This is Power Query video here. This is Power Query video here. This is the full Microsoft Word course that you're going to get. You learn how to create this cover page, this CV, the form. You learn how to create all these things that are up here. All of them, you learn how to create them in this video. You learn how to create them in this video. In the Microsoft Word, there are over 25 recorded video for you how to create an amazing resume and everything. And also, you also get access to PowerPoint. This is the PowerPoint. So whenever you get stuck with any of these, you can come to our support system. All this is just 3,000 Naira. Just 3,000 Naira. And it's for the first 50 people. Now, you can drop your payments proof in the group. First 50 people that make payments today, first 50 people that make payments tonight, is for the first 50 people that make payments tonight that are going to get access to it. It's for the first 50 people that make payments tonight that are going to get access to it. So you are going to be in our Friday class. This coming Friday support system, you are going to be there. So now, the moment you make your payment, you are going to get access to the recorded video. The moment you get access to the recorded video, you start going through the recorded video. The moment you have any question, you can message, you can drop your question in the group, not this one. You'll be added to another group, another group, right? So in that group, you can drop your question in the group. Then I will answer your question in the group. But if I cannot answer your question in the group, you bring it to the support system where I'm going to show you how to do it in real life, just like the way I showed you how to work with Excel now. So the account number has been dropped to the group, and also this is the account number right here. FCMB Sani Akim Abiodun 6256480015. And if you are in Ghana, this is the Momo account. So you will get the recorded video. So all the recorded video they are all uploaded to Google Drive, right? So in that Google Drive, you will get access to all the recorded videos. All the links will be sent to you to access the Google Drive. The moment your payments, you drop your payment proof in the group. You can also send me your payment proof. You can send it to any of the admin. So if you're in Nigeria or you're in Ghana, so once your payment is confirmed, you will get access to everything that I mentioned. So now let me answer your question. Let me start from Infinix Hot 8. Let me start from Infinix Hot 8 to answer all your questions. So I'm coming. So Infinix Hot 8, Hot 10. So Infinix Hot 10, please unmute. Infinix Hot 10, Hot 10C, right? Please unmute. Hello? Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Please go on.
Okay, my question is, at what time? Is it the same time with today's own?
It's
for the train
every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. for the Nigerian, and for Ghanaian, 6 to 8 p.m. It's the same time, but the day is just different. So you know this one is Sunday, 7 to 9. For the support system, where whenever you have any question, you bring it to the support system, I'll be able to answer it. It's every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. And if you're in Ghana, 6 to 8 p.m. Ghanaian time.
Okay. So the other lesson, through which means are we doing it apart from Fridays?
You will get access to all the recorded videos. So you start going through the recorded video. Whenever you get
Videos.
stuck, whenever you get stuck, you bring it to the support system. That is why we have support system. The moment your payment is confirmed now, you will get access to all the recorded video. Now, after getting access to all the recorded video, you can start going through the videos immediately. And whenever you get stuck, you bring it to the support system every Friday. And you can send me a DM directly on WhatsApp, or you drop your question in the group you'll be added to. So,
Okay.
yes. So
Thank
we
you.
answer your question. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
see you.
Thank you.
I'll see you next week Friday. I'll see you on Friday. Sorry. So let's hear Oluwaseun Raji. Oluwaseun Raji, right? Yes. Please unmute. Oluwaseun Raji. Yes.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Oh, thank you for the wonderful class tonight. Even though I've not been able to get most of the steps and the lines,
Okay.
but I think as time goes by, I will keep up with you for further learning.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes. So, and for the tonight, the 3,000 naira for this next program,
Yes.
I'll try and pay up so that
You can
it
be
will
part
enable
of.
me to have
Yes.
more.
Even though if
insights.
the moment your payment is confirmed, this class is starting from the basics. Start from the basics. So from
Okay.
introduction to Microsoft Excel window. So if you've not even used Microsoft Excel before, it's going to show you how to start from the basics of Microsoft Excel to advanced to how to use over 45 Microsoft Excel formula. You also learn how to use pivot table, how to use charts, how to work with table. Also have how to work with Power Query. Everything is in this video. And also the bonus in which you are going to get Power BI, you'll be able to learn how to do visualization. Now, let's say you want to create your own CV. There's Microsoft Word course there that can show you how to create a professional CV, how to create a professional CV with Microsoft Word. And if you want to do presentation also, you can also there's also a video on PowerPoint that will show you how to get that videos, how to get the presentation. So now, all these are for the first 50 people that make payments tonight too. For the first 50 people that make payments tonight, once your payment has been confirmed, they are going to get access. They are going to give you the link to access all this, and also the link to join the class in which the support system is going to be holding. So that is where we drop the Zoom link every Friday to all the people that are going to attend the support system. In fact, if you did not have questions, you can come to the support system to see what other people, the challenges other people are facing. So you also learn it ahead of time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So let me hear from, how about those that doesn't have laptop? Those that doesn't have laptop, you can get it now. It's a lifetime access. It doesn't have end. The moment you get it, it's just forever. It's a lifetime access. So you can keep the videos until you have a laptop. And you can be watching the video whenever you have access to a computer, you can practice it there. You can watch the video and join us in the support system. Whenever you have access to the question to laptop or desktop, you can practice. And if you don't have laptop, the moment, whenever you buy the laptop, you can get, you will get access. The course is yours forever. So you can watch the video over and over again. You can even download it to your mobile phone to watch it. So let me hear from Zita. Zita, please unmute.
Good evening, Mr. Facilitator and fellow participants.
Good evening.
I really enjoyed this webinar. And my question has to do with the if.
Okay.
The part where you said if D2 is greater or equal to 3,000, where we're talking about the gifts, right?
Yes.
So I was thinking instead of D2 being the column for units sold.
The cell. Not the column, the cell.
Yeah, okay, the cell. The cell, you're right, sorry. For column, for units sold, why not the cell
Why not the
or
column?
the column
Why
for
not
the
the whole
total?
column, right? The whole column.
No, why not? No, why not a cell for total selling price?
The
Because you're
total
talking
selling
about greater
price.
than 3,000.
Yes, now we are using the quantity, the units they sold. So if you like, you can even use your profit margin. So you want to give anybody that have the highest profit, it depends. Anybody with the highest profit, you want to give them a gift followed by this. You can use anyone, it doesn't matter. So I just decided to use the units sold. So you can use the profit, you can even use the cost price, you can use the selling price. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yes. So that's that about that. Any other question? Is there any other question, Zita? Is there any other question? The account number has been dropped in the group. Yes. You can also send your receipt to my DM or you drop it in the group. So let me hear from S.C.H. Samuel. Please, I will unmute everybody. Let's take it one by one. Please. Just raise your hand. I'm
Good
going
evening,
to
sir.
answer you. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful session. I actually enjoyed the class. It was quite insightful. So yes, currently at my place of work, so I'm making use of Excel to populate my data. So when I saw your comments, I actually know that this class is for me. So I think I'm even the first person that make the payment. So I want to be among the first 50 persons so that I can continue learning from you. And I want to ask, at the end of the training, will there be a certification or just strictly knowledge based?
There is a certification. So there is a test just for us. You know, this is a recorded video and just a support system, right? So just for us to be sure that you go through all the video, we are going to give you a test. So once you're able to pass the test, so the moment you go through all the video and you are very sure that you go through all the video, you can write the test. Once you pass the test, you can we'll give you a certificate. This person that said, "And they pay me," I beg, wait. I'm going to answer everybody. Mr. Banjo, I say, "And they pay me." Are you raising your hand? Okay, Mr. Banjo.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Banjo, you are the next now. Your hand will pay you. Oh my God.
Good evening.
Mr. Banjo, good evening. You are a bad.
Okay, I want to ask, those videos that you are going to get, are they going to, can you only watch them online or you can watch them offline too?
You can download them offline. You can download them. Download it to your mobile. It's yours forever, so you can download it. You download them one by one to your mobile phone or to your laptop. It all depends on what you want.
Okay. Then the second question: how did you get the summation of all the data using just one single column?
Like, how did the summation of this? Is it this one that I'm coming? Are you talking about this one?
Yes.
This one, I use auto sum. You know what? I'm going to drop the recording of this class. I'm going to drop the recording for you in the group so you can go through it.
All right.
Yes, I'm going to drop it so you can go through it.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, Zita. So let me hear from, I hope your hand is not paying you again, Mr. Banjo. Let me hear from Mr. David. Mr. David, please unmute.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much for that wonderful lecture. And I must commend your patience. You have answered my question actually when I was asking, how is it time bound since it's on the cloud, but you have just answered that.
Okay.
So the rest is to thank you.
You're welcome. I really appreciate you. So let me hear from Mr. Obafemi Akonde. Don't worry, I'm coming to everybody. Just chill. I will answer all your questions. I get your time today. Today, I have your time. Mr. Obafemi.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So I want to thank you for this wonderful session. I really appreciate that. Sir, I want to confirm the videos that you promised. Are you going to send it via mail or you are going to drop it on the group WhatsApp you want to create?
No, it will be sent to your DM. Now, note.
Privately. Privately.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, note.
Okay.
Once you drop your payment, you can either send it to the group or you send it to any of the admin, your payment group. You can send it to the group or you send it to any of the admin, or you can also send it to me directly. Now, once you send your payment proof, you get access to the recorded videos. But note, nobody is going to ask you for any money again. So after this 3,000, the moment someone comes to your DM and start asking you for money, please note that's not from us.
That's part of the thing I need to confirm, because I've been seeing some people private chatting, even me also, that so. In as much you've dropped the comment that it's not from you, yes, that's what I want to confirm.
From you. What you get from my team, what you get from my team is just the link. So it's just payment confirmed. Then you get the link. You get the link.
All right. No.
You can also send me a DM directly.
No problem. Thank you very much, sir.
You can also send me a DM
private
directly.
DM direct. Okay.
You can send me a DM directly to get the link also. I'll also answer you immediately I'm done with this webinar. So let me hear from Precious. Hey, Mr. Adewale, how many hands are you raising? Don't worry, I'll answer everybody. Precious, this is not where you are raising your hand in the chat. You're supposed to raise your hand in this participant section so that I can answer you. Hey, yeah, Precious.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Okay,
no,
my question is the formula for that gift, the place of that gift. I don't know how you
that is nested if.
So I don't know.
That is nested if. That is nested if. Nested if. I'm going to drop the recording so you can go through it at your own leisure time. I'll drop the recording. Then what?
Okay, the second one I have, I don't know if you can show back that workspace, please.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
The one we just saw that there is that gift part. Just show it. I want to know why you use in that profit margin. I want to know why you didn't use this new total selling price to get the profit margin. Why you use the other selling price?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for that question. Now, the reason why I did not use the new total selling price, are you here, Precious? Now, the reason is because, this new total selling price has VAT in it, which is this VAT is going to the government. It's not coming to our own company.
Okay.
The VAT is a tax that is going to the government. But the profit we are calculating is for our own company. So if we use this money now has VAT in it. So we can't use it because we still have to remove it. We can't see it as our own profit. Do you get?
Okay.
So
yes.
Now we use this one that does not have VAT. The total selling price, this one does not have VAT. So we know that all this money are coming directly to our company. So we can use it to calculate our profit margin. Hope you get us.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yes. I hope that answers your question. You're welcome, Precious. I wish to see you on our Friday class. Have a wonderful night.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So let me hear from John. Jafaru John. I'm very sorry if I did not pronounce your name very well. Just chill. I'm going to answer everybody's question. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. What a wonderful session with you guys. I'm really very glad I'm part of it. I joined you guys from Kaduna State actually, and
wow, I saw you from Kaduna.
Yeah, I saw your post on Facebook and I just tried to follow. I'm so impressed. I did this actually. Your teaching skills are actually excellent and top notch. I really appreciate it. And I just want a clarity on I actually made the payment a while ago. I want to just a clarity on the benefits again because I didn't hear it clearly. A call came in when you were explaining what to be benefited from. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Like I said, you are going to get full access to over 40 recorded video, and I've shown the video earlier, over 40 recorded Excel video that covers over 45 Microsoft Excel formulas, including pivot table, charts. Then you are going to get access to, for the first 50 people that are going to make payments now, they are going to get access to full Power BI course, which is visualization, how to do visualization with Power BI and using Power Query to do data cleaning, and full Microsoft Word course for those of us that want to create cover page, that want to create our CV, right? So you can get access to that one. Then full PowerPoint course, that for those of people that want to do PowerPoint presentation, you are going to get access to them, how to add animation and transition and everything.
Right, that's good.
Yes, that is what you are going to get. Gift.
Okay, something about Friday classes also.
Yes, a support.
So something about Friday classes.
Yes, a support system. A support system.
Okay, Friday is what time?
Whenever it's
what time?
7 to 9 p.m. So whenever you have any question, every Friday, whenever you have any question, or you get stuck with any of those videos, so you can bring your question to the support system. Then we are going to answer your question. So Anna, please send me a DM, Anna. This
That's
Anna,
good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anna, please send me a DM so that I can answer your question. So let me hear from Babatunde Ayila. I don't know this person that is crying. Babatunde Ayila, please. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, thank you for the lecture. We really appreciate you.
Sorry, please. Gifty Anand, you can send me a DM, please. I'll answer you that. Okay, please continue.
We thank you. We are very grateful. My question is talking about the certification.
Yeah.
Is it after watching the videos I'll be sent, because I've made payments already?
So after going through all the videos and attend the 6-week support system, and you are very sure that you go through all the video, we give you a test. Then after the test, you'll be given your certificate.
So what is the cost implication of the certificate, sir?
No, you're not paying anything for the certificate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that means after watching it, it's going to take 6 weeks, right?
Yes, you can finish everything within 2 weeks, but you have to be sure. You need to do a lot of practice. So you do your practical and everything. If you are very sure, then you get access to it.
Okay, no problem. Maybe I'm going to DM you on that, sir.
No problem. So,
thank you very
much. Yakubu, are you still there? Let me quickly answer your question. This Rinret Yakubu, I'm coming, please. You guys should raise your hand right here. I'm going to answer everybody, but let me quickly answer this. Rinret Yakubu. Rinret, please unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
Finally.
Finally, you have answered me, Mr. Akim, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Everyone participating. I'm so happy to be a part of this group. In fact, I enjoy everything. I was just following you bumper to bumper.
I beg, don't break my bumper. I beg. If you break my bumper, you are going to pay for it.
I will not break it, sir. If I break it, where will I learn from? So I've made my payments and the admin has confirmed.
Okay.
Yes. What I just want to, just for the sake of practice, if you can drop this data set on the WhatsApp group, so that maybe I can just play around.
Send me a DM
tonight.
If you need the data set.
You said?
Send me a DM if you need the data set. It's not everybody that needs the data set. So if you need the data set, just send me a DM.
Okay, personally, I need it.
No
so
problem.
I'll send you a DM. Thank you so much.
I can also drop. Okay, you know what? Once you join the group, I'll drop it in the group. Once your payment is
I'm in the group.
Not this group. You'll be added to another group, to the advanced group.
Okay.
Yes, I will drop it in that advanced group. That is where we normally drop our Friday classes. So have I been able to answer your question now?
Yes, you have answered.
Okay,
Thank you
no
so much. I will
problem.
not cry again.
I'll see you on Friday. Okay, let me hear from Ostemingi. I'm sorry, that is what. Please unmute. You are the next. Wow. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
I've been waiting.
Don't worry.
Good evening.
Now is your turn.
Yes. Good evening, everybody on
Yeah,
the
good evening.
group. I'm very happy to be here as well. And one thing I want to ask, I have followed the processes, and it's really nice. I want to know if someone wants to print from Excel.
Yeah.
At times, what you have done on Excel, when you are printing, it will cut out. How can one actually manage that aspect so that what you print will come out the way you present it on the screen?
Okay. We can actually talk about that in the support system. It's not what I can show you today right now, because there are actually a lot of people on the queue. So it's not what I can show you. But if you join the support system, I can show you that one on Friday, how to set up your printing and every other thing.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
There's a printing layout that you can, printing view that you can set up. So let's hear from Soki. Soki, please unmute. Please, let's make our question very short because we still have a lot of people that want to speak. Soki, please unmute. Oh, yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
I enjoyed your class. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. Sir, please, I want to know if...
Sorry, please, okay. This Samuel, the active, you can, if you want to make payments from, please send me a DM. I'm going to tell you the procedure to follow. Send me a DM. I'm going to send you the procedure to follow. Once we have up to 50 people, I'll tell you the procedure to follow. So yeah, Mr. Soki, please continue.
Sir, please, I want to know, after going through the video, does it mean that one is good to go in when it comes to Excel?
Yes, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Please help me to mute. Help me to mute. Let me hear from Techno CK7N. After that, I will hear. Please, let's make our question very short. We have a lot of people on the queue. Techno CK7N. Please unmute. Who is this person? Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. Hello, good evening. I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Mr. Hello, yo. Number one.
Wow, your network.
Thank you for this a lot. Okay. Okay, there is no problem. The question I actually wanted to ask, it has been answered.
Okay. But if you have any other question.
And the next one, the benefit, yes.
Okay.
Private chat.
Yeah, please send me a DM, please. You can send me a DM, please. I'll answer you. Thank you. The network is breaking. Let me hear from Y7. Okay, that one has dropped. Let's hear from Anas Tribe. Anas Tribe. Sorry, Anas Yusuf. I said Tribe. Anas Yusuf, please. Anas Yusuf, please unmute.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you for the lecture. Straight to the point, I just want to know this support system class that we're holding on Fridays. So how long is it going to be? Was it for a lifetime?
It's 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Let me hear from, I think, Cyril or Cyril. I'm sorry. Which one? Good evening. Cyril, okay.
Okay, I've gotten the part. I wanted to confirm the Friday class, the time, the resuming time, but I've like you just said this from 6 to
If you are in Ghana, it's 6 to 8 p.m. But
Yes.
if you are in
Okay.
Nigeria, 7 to 9 p.m.
Okay, 7 to 9 p.m. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Let me hear from Gideon. I'm going to answer you now. You are the next. After Adeshola, where you are the next. Adeshola, please unmute.
Hello.
Good evening,
Good evening,
ma'am.
sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I want to ask a question concerning Power BI course.
Okay.
What is the capacity of a laptop that we can use that on? I mean the Excel.
The Excel or Power BI?
Both. Capacity of the laptop.
You can use 4 gig. You can use 4 gig RAM. Probably 250 gig RAM. It's fine.
Okay. What about Excel? Which year?
Now the Excel, I will recommend you get 2021 version. But if you don't get 2021 version, you can still manage 2020 version. You can still manage 2019 version. But I would strongly recommend you get the 2021 version.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Then aside this package,
yes,
what other package do you also run? Aside all this.
We also run full data analysis course. Can you please, if you want to know that, can you please send me a DM on WhatsApp, please, ma'am? Is that possible?
Oh, yes, that is possible. Then do you do a physical class?
Yeah, we do a physical class. Our office is in Ikorodu.
Oh, Ikorodu, that is far.
Okay. We can do home and corporate training also for you. If you want us to come to your organization or to your home, we can do that also.
Okay, then I will DM you so that we can talk more better on that.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me hear from Gideon. This money that you've been raising hands. I'm sorry, Gideon. Gideon, you can unmute now.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Gideon.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation given to us. I'm really, really grateful. And then for the insights. Please, my question is, Ghana, I am from Ghana. Currently, I'm in Accra, right?
Okay.
You said Ghana, our payment supposed to be 100 cedis, right?
Yes.
100 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right, okay. All right, okay. Please, my little challenge is that I've exceeded my transaction this evening. So even after 12 o'clock, I can send it. So I hope that regardless of the time I send it, I will still be part of the first 50 people.
Send me a DM, please. Send me a DM so that I can tell you what to do.
All right.
Yes, please send me a DM. But let me know that you are Gideon about the payment so I can tell you what to do.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Then I will try and do that.
Okay.
All right, okay. Thank you. And then so the support class that you are talking, when is it starting? Next week Friday? This Friday?
Friday, this coming Friday, every Friday.
All right, okay.
But
why not Saturday and Sunday like the way you do this one?
Yeah, we have other programs on Saturdays and Sunday, like our data analysis class every Saturday, and Sunday we also have another thing. So every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. and if you are Ghanaian, 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, okay. That's fine. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So let me hear from Adewale Daniel. So I think, good evening. You will say I do partial.
Good evening, sir. No be small partial, big one.
No vex.
No issues.
Okay.
So I actually have some questions, Sha. But the first one is, I've made the payment though. I've sent it to the group. So I'm expecting the materials maybe as soon as this ends.
Okay.
The first question is that when you were trying to assign gifts to those in the second data set you use, when you were trying to assign gifts to the people that bought the most or whatever like that, and you were using that if formula.
What do you
Hello?
say, please? What do you say?
Okay, I say when you were trying to assign gifts, when you were assigning gifts to those people that bought most of the goods in that second data set, when you were using the if formula. Hey, oh, wow. Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm currently attending to someone. Yes, okay, I can hear you now. You said if formula. Lucy, please, I'm coming back to you. Oh yeah, you said the if formula. I'm very sorry, please. We have
Okay.
challenge here. So.
Okay. I said when you were assigning gifts to those people that bought the most of those items in the second data set, when you use that if to give them gifts, the last entry you made, that's for the people of key holders. You did not.
No, yes, I know that question will definitely come up. Now, the reason I did not put if in that one is because I've given 4 criteria already. So the last one is if it does not meet any of those 4 criteria, then it should do this last one. That is what I want.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What if if for example I decide to also include the if?
You can
it won't
write it
affect
there. It won't affect.
Okay. Then the second question is more like a request from you. My Excel app on my system is giving me serious issues.
Okay.
So it's telling me currently, as I'm looking at it, it's telling me my Excel is in read-only mode. So I can't really access some of the features.
Are you using it online? Take it to any computer engineer to help you install good Excel for you that you can be using offline.
Okay.
Yes. Is it that whenever you want to use Excel, you must connect it to the internet?
No, not really. The thing is that
it's in read mode. I'm coming. Like we have these are the if you go to your view, you can choose back to normal mode here like this. Just change it back to normal mode. Here.
Now, please show me again.
You can go to view, then you choose normal mode. But if it doesn't work, then that means you take it to, that means you can also come here also down here on this status bar and change it to normal mode.
Okay, it's on normal, sure. Maybe I'll take it to the engineer like you advised.
Yeah, maybe they should install it for you.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So any other question from anybody? Lucy has left. I think she wants to ask a question. Is there any other question from anybody before we call it a day? Is there any other question? Okay, you have a question. Command pick or something. Okay, command chick venture, please unmute. Please unmute.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Annabelle, I'm coming to you now after this person. Okay.
Yes, you are right. Command Chick Ventures.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't make it because I was still on the way. I was driving when you were, so I couldn't focus on the class. Though I've made my payment.
Okay.
Yeah, my first question is, I hope we are going to get the recorded video of what you taught tonight.
Yes, we'll drop the recorded video probably tomorrow.
Okay, that's the first one. Okay, they say, okay, I actually wanted to comment on the person that just finished talking now. Okay. The person, I'm sure the guy is using Windows 10.
Windows 10.
Yeah, I think it's Windows 10. It upgrades. So normally it's Microsoft people, and then they do that thing. So they need him to pay. So what he will do, he just go and get a kind of updated version. Because once they think it's an automatic update, once they discover that you did not purchase it, you don't have key for that MS
the activation key. You understand? That is why I said you should take it to any computer engineer to do it for them.
Exactly. Everything in Microsoft suit will just be read only.
Yes.
Even word self.
Yes,
So
yes, I
that
understand.
the next question is, please, this must it be only on Saturdays, only on
It's
Fridays that one can? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes. It's every
Is it
Friday. It's every
Is it
Friday.
only on Fridays that one can contact you for explanation?
No,
Because I am
no. You can send me a DM anytime you have any question. You can drop your question in the group or send me a DM anytime you have any question. You can even give me a call. That's not a problem.
Good. But we don't. Do we really know your own personal contacts?
You can take
or
my
is it
personal
you that is
contact.
forwarding the message?
You can take my personal contact from the group. I'm the one that put on black t-shirt, and my team has also dropped my number in the group. So you can message me directly. You can call me or send me a message on WhatsApp.
It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because we may really, what I'm asking is because somebody may really need to get over a question that will help him to proceed. So waiting till on Friday will make that person not to make any headway. So when the person gets that question done, then the person can just move on. So I think that's the question I really have for now. I'm still on. Then if there's any other question, I will still come back. Thank you.
No problem. Have a nice day. Let me hear from Lucy. She has raised hand before. Annabelle, I'm sorry. Lucy now.
Okay. Hello.
You ran away before. You are back.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear
please.
you. You ran away, Lucy.
Oh, it was my network.
No problem.
Okay. I wanted to ask about the support classes on Fridays. Can we get recorded versions of it?
Yes, we always grab the recorded video.
Okay. In the WhatsApp group?
Yes, in the WhatsApp group.
All right, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I've also...
Oh, Lucy, please unmute. Please unmute. You've also what?
I was like, I've also made payment.
Okay, no problem.
I've made payment.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
They'll answer you. If you did not get your, yes, she will have dropped it in the group. I hope you have also dropped the payment proof in the group. But if you did not get your materials in the next 30 minutes, then please send me a DM direct. Annabelle, your turn. Annabelle. I'm sorry.
Yes, good evening all. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay, I really want to appreciate you. I've really learned a lot on this class, to be honest. Okay, for the if, I've actually been working with if, but I've not used the nested if before. At least that one, I hold on to that. Thank you, sir. Okay, so my question is actually personal. I have the Excel 2016.
Okay.
So how can I actually upgrade to 2021, like the current one?
What's your location? Are you in Lagos?
Yes, Lagos. Yes.
Which part of Lagos are you?
I stay in Sherry Magodo.
What?
Yes.
What is it?
Sherry Magodo.
Oh, Magodo. Okay.
Yes.
I was like Sherry Magodo. I did not get it. If you have any computer engineer around that area, you can take it to any computer engineer to get the software installed for you. But if you don't have, I have someone that can help you to do it, but it's going to be in physical class. It's going to be in physical, physical to help you do it physically, but it's going to charge you money. So my office is in Ikorodu. If you can come over to Ikorodu, I can just take you to the person to help you install it. But if you have any computer engineer, you can take it there to help you install it for you.
Okay, I thought it's something I can actually do.
No. It's going to require an activation key.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Olu, then after Olu, I will attend to Emmanuel. Olu, please unmute. Olu, please unmute. Okay, I think Olu is not ready. Oh, he's ready.
Yeah, yes. Can you hear me now? Good evening.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos. I really joined the class late. I didn't really been able to get exactly when it was started. I was in the official assignment. That is when I couldn't join on time.
Okay.
One, I want to ask some questions. The WhatsApp, I don't really know about the WhatsApp yet. And secondly, the recording stops you guys have done today. I don't know how we've been able to get it. And I'm also seeing 3,000 payment. And I can be able to see people say that they have made payments and all of them.
Okay.
And I can't just make payment. I will also know what is the
Without
payment meant for.
yeah.
You understand? So I just want to get this
Yeah.
information so that I can do next week.
Okay, now the payment is for those people that want to learn more about Excel, but they don't have. Now we have over 40 recorded video on Excel that covers over 45 Microsoft Excel formulas. So for you to get that videos, it's 3,000 naira. Now, if you get that video, we are not going to leave you alone. We have a support system every Friday, whereby whenever you are going through those videos and you get stuck, or whenever you have any issue with Excel, you can bring it to that support system every Friday and ask your question. Then we are going to show you how to work around with it. Then also you can send me a DM or drop your message in the group, in the WhatsApp group that you are going to be added to be part of that to be part of this program. It's called the Ultimate Excel Bundle. It's just 3,000 now to be part of that bundle. Then for the I've been informed now that a lot of people have sent me a DM that they want to join, but it seems we have up to 50 people already. But now let's say, okay, now this bonus will be for all the people that make payments tonight. If you can make your payments tonight from now till let's say 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, that is all I can do. Anybody that wants to make payment from now till 7 a.m. tomorrow morning will be part of all the program, will be part of the program. So now I think they said we have up to 50 people, but if you still want to be part, you can make your payment from now till tomorrow morning to become part of that program. So that's that. So you get access to full Power BI course. You get access to full Microsoft Word course. If you want to do your visualization, you can use Power BI to do visualization. So the video will show you how to install Power BI, how to start it, how to use Power Query, and how to do visualization. For Microsoft Word bonus that you're going to get, you're going to learn how to create CV, cover page, how to work with all those ones. Then your PowerPoint, you get access to it also. You are going to learn how to do a presentation, how to add animation and transition. So that is that about that. It's just 3,000 in Nigerian currency and 100 Ghana cedis.
Okay, are you the one that's going to add someone to the WhatsApp?
You will be sent the link. So you have like 5 links. The first link is to join the group. The second link is the MS Word, MS Excel, then followed by Power BI. So the header will be there. You see the name of each link to access each course. It is a Google Drive file that you can access. So you can download it to your mobile phone or laptop and watch it at your own leisure time.
All right, then no problem. I will make the payment now. No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Olu. So I'll see you on Friday. Let me hear from Emmanuel. So I'll take Emmanuel for last, right?
Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you very much for your tutorials on Excel. There's one thing that I want to learn, how to make a student report card with pictures. Is it part of your course?
How to make student report card? Does it contain grade and everything?
One.
The automatic one, you can, that one is advanced. So that one is advanced Excel. So if you want to learn that one, you join the data analysis class, full data analysis class. but we are currently running a batch now. So the batch will start July 8th, and you can, if you want to join, you can send me a DM. The registration will close on Wednesday if you want to join the full data analysis course. So the registration will close on Wednesday, but the class will start July 8th. So if you want to join that one, you can learn it. It's in advanced Excel too.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. But if you need more information about that, you can send me a DM. I'm going to answer it.
Okay.
So any other question from anybody before we call it a day? Mr. Mommy Adeshola, please send me a DM. The full data analysis course is 10,000 naira. 10,000. The full data analysis course is 10,000. Is there any other question from anybody? Full data analysis course is 10,000. If you want to join the full data analysis course, is 10,000. 8 weeks program, twice a week. But that is not what we are saying here. But if you want to join, please send me a DM. Taiwo Eniola, please unmute. Oh, please unmute, please. It's going to be online, but if you want physical, we can do physical for you.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma. You are feeling sleepy already. Sorry that I take your time.
It's fine. Thanks for today's lecture. So, I just want to confirm the Excel class we are planning to enroll for is not for full data analysis Excel class.
No,
there is still more to
no. The full data analysis covers advanced Excel, Power BI, advanced Power BI, and SQL.
No Python.
No Python. Python is in our data science.
Okay.
Yes.
No, machine learning is also in data science.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank
I'll
you.
drop you a message on WhatsApp.
Okay, no problem. I'll be expecting your message. Is it tonight or you are feeling sleepy? Should I be expecting your message?
No, tonight.
You sound like someone that is feeling sleepy already. Yeah, on your bed, feeling sleepy right now. Okay.
No, you get my message soon.
No problem. Yeah, thanks. I'll be expecting your message. Another question from anybody? Mommy Adeshola, I'll be expecting your message also. Angelina is already my student now. Abi Angelina, you're already part of us and you did not say anything. Is another Angelina, right? Okay, someone said, they said it's another Angelina. I thought it's our own Angelina. We get Angelina. Any other question from anybody? Well, my team are the one pulling my leg here. Okay, thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate you. So someone asked, where is our office? Our office is in Ikorodu. So if you want to come around, you can message me. I'm going to send you our address. You can send me a DM. I'll answer you on WhatsApp. So thank you all for coming by. I'll be waiting to see all of you in class on Friday. Lucy, Annabelle, please, you have to be in that class. Run away, Lucy, Annabelle. Lucy, I hope you drop your payment proof also. So you can drop it in the group and you can also drop it in my DM. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, everybody. Mommy Adeshola, thank you all. Angelina, Ayo Bullet. Wow, this your name is scary. Ayo Bullet. Aziz, Komanchik, right? Connie, Ayo Bullet. The name is scary. I feel like running the way. Let me, Miriam, right? Thank you all. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And I wish to see you all in the class by next week, Friday. I really wish to help everybody. So I want to get the video. The best thing you can do for yourself is to start going through the video. And you can send me a DM whenever you have any issue. Feel free. My DM is free. I'll answer you. In fact, you can give me a call. We can talk. We are friends, right?
So I'm not an instructor, we are friends. I'm just facilitating a discussion. You understand? So we are friends, so you can message me on WhatsApp, you can give me a call, and I'll see you on Friday. Thank you very much and have a wonderful night rest. So I will respond to everybody's message now. Thank you all and have a wonderful night rest. Bye-bye.